Okay, guys, so the doctor never called me back in to get my CTs done. So I came to the emergency room. I was having some chest pain. Well, not pain, pressure in my chest. And so I was a little bit concerned, but the triage nurse felt my neck and told me that it was a lymph node. So he called a doctor into the room, and the doctor was a bit concerned that I still have a swollen lymph node. Um, because after I noticed this pain in my neck, this is whenever I was prescribed antibiotic. So if it was infection, then this prescription of antibiotics should have resolved it, but it didn't. So they are concerned that it may be cancer or something. So they are going to put some contrast into an IV and do an ACT of my brain and my neck just to make sure that there isn't something serious causing this swollen lymph node. And I have other symptoms along with it that are concerning. So I have my IV in. It is 9:55 almost. I have been here since a little before 5 p.m. Um, I noticed the pressure on my chest at 4, and that's gotten a little better. I still have a lot of pressure in the back of my head, um, and where that lymph node is behind my ear. So again, the tooth that I had that was broken didn't break until after I had already started these symptoms. So they are just a bit concerned and they just want to roll everything out. So I'm waiting for them to call me into the room. There's a lot of people here, and so I finally got a chance to talk to y'all. Okay, so I just got done with my contrast CT. The lady told me I was gonna feel like I needed to pee or like I was peeing when the contrast went in. I've never had a contrast done before. Uh, yeah, that is like the weirdest feeling ever. But it went well, and I'm waiting for my results. It should take about 25 minutes, but those words that the doctor said, I want to rule out cancer, I wasn't expecting them. So, just going to, not going to freak out. I'm very calm. Whatever the results say, it is what it is. Everything is in God's hands. So, congestion. It's all in His hands, and the results that I get won't really change anything. I'm just hoping that they have some kind of results that will tell us exactly what is going on, um, so that I can get some relief from this pressure that I'm having. So, my husband is about 40 minutes from here, and he's just waiting for me to call him to come get me. So, hopefully, he will be on his way soon.
It is the next day. I'm doing okay, but I wanted to go over the results with you that I got from my CT. So there's nothing in my brain that's abnormal. There is a swollen lymph node here behind my ear. But other than that, there was nothing abnormal on my CT scans for my neck. Like I said, I'm already on an antibiotic, so they know it's not infection. My blood work all came back normal, and so the doctor basically said that we are going to do 10 days of doxycycline, and if the lymph node isn't resolved and the pain resolved in those days with this prescription of antibiotic, to go back to my doctor and see if they'll do a biopsy just to see what's going on. He told me that usually if there's something bad going on, the swollen lymph nodes don't cause pain. so he's not really too concerned about it. Today is the 10th. I will be having this tooth pulled out on the 13th. I am really, really dizzy still. Not really feeling all the pressure that I was feeling yesterday or in like for the last couple weeks. So a little bit of that pressure has gone, and I'm not in too much pain. I am just a little bit uncomfortable and very irritable. I'm dizzy, and sounds or too much. Last night they gave me morphine and Toradol into my IV before I left, and some Zofran for nausea because morphine causes nausea. We drove to the nearest pharmacy, got that filled, got my prescriptions filled. They gave me a prescription for Flexeril, ibuprofen, and the Doxy. So on the way there, I was so nauseous. I feel like I needed to throw up, but I honestly didn't really have anything in my stomach to throw up, and I guess the Zofran was keeping me from throwing up, because I felt like I needed to throw up, but I didn't. My husband went into the Walgreens, and got me some potato chips to just put something heavy on my stomach. The salt really helped, but the whole way home after we left the Walgreens, I was just so nauseous. The morphine caused really like a lot more pressure like in my ears. That drunk, sick feeling just is not for me. It's not enjoyable. I think that the morphine was overkill. I wasn't really in a lot of pain last night. It was just really a lot of pressure, and the morphine added to that uncomfortable pressure in my ears. But I slept okay, and I'm glad that I did. But that is it. We didn't really get too much of an answer. We got results saying what it's not, which is good because it's not cancer, it's not a tumor or anything like that. The doctors were concerned that it might have been some kind of lesion or a tumor or something in my brain that's causing this pressure and the swollen lymph node. But that's not what it was. She's fine. She's just clumsy. Are you okay? So I'm home and trying to do as much as I can without just like laying around, but I'm doing okay. Just want to say thank y'all for watching. Thank you for praying for me. But I am good. Just hoping and praying that this resolves with this second type of antibiotic, and then getting this tooth pulled I'm sure will help me a little bit because I am still having some discomfort from this. Even though it's not really causing me a whole lot of pain right now, it could still be causing some of this dizziness. But they didn't see any kind of infection in this tooth or anything like that. So thanks for watching, y'all. Be blessed. Bye.